So welcome everyone. I'm Diana Adkins, and I just wanted to share a little bit with you about my side of coaching and a story that's kind of fun. So I had been living in Taos, New Mexico, and my whole landlord and their family kind of died, and I had to move. So I decided to move down to outside of Austin, Texas, with my Toltec community. And so I had been an accountant living in Taos and had been for years, and I wanted something different. So here I am in outside of Austin, Texas, and I'm not real sure. I'm an hour out of town, and I needed to do something. My savings were going to run out, for example. And so one day I decided to put it out to the universe, and I was just like, okay, this is what I want for myself. So I wanted to be able to work from home. I wanted to have flexible hours. I wanted to have enough hours that I didn't have to work full time, because that's kind of hard. And getting older, I didn't want to. I travel a lot. I love to travel. So I wanted to be able to work while I traveled. And I wanted my work to support me, my spiritual side, my mental side, but also to support others. And so I put that out at the beginning of December, let's say, of that year. Early January, I get approached. I mean, I hadn't really ever heard of coaching. It hadn't registered in my brainwaves yet. And I get approached by a program that wanted to include coaches as a support in their program. I was trained as a coach, and then I was given all of my first clients. And all of that was free to me. So there's some power in putting what you want out there and having that work. And the cool thing is every single thing I put out there came back to me. And now my work is my passion. And it's the most gratifying thing I have ever done in my life. And, the flexibility that I enjoy is priceless. And the fact, you can control, or I can control how much I work and when I do the work. And so between doing accounting and, earlier, and then my coaching and teaching, I've actually had my own business for 22 years. And it's not complicated. Some people kind of freak out, but it's really not that complicated at all, at least for the taxes and all. And because I work from home, what I found was the pandemic didn't really affect me or my life. In fact, the first year of the pandemic, I had one of the best years that I'd ever had. And the other thing is that the pandemic has shifted everything for people in the world, or most people in the world. And all of us, we need to shift with it. Our whole culture needs to shift with it. And so many people have been taken away from their jobs, and a lot have created their own businesses, and they've also started working from home. And their news is telling us that every night, a lot of people don't want to go back to work in the same way they had before. And especially because when you work for yourself and you work from home, you have a tremendous amount of flexibility. And the pandemic, it also has left so many people really needing somebody to talk to, somebody to support them, and somebody to be there, since what we all considered normal has shifted so drastically. A lot of people are creating, whole new lives for themselves that involve more freedom and the ability to, again, work wherever they want and whenever they want, and also earn a living, rather. And so Artist of the Spirit, it provides you with 3 certifications in 3 months. And it's really a training for people who care enough about themselves, people that are really curious about how all this works. And they want to not only support themselves and help themselves, but to help others out there in the world while becoming certified. And Artist certainly provides that for you. So I'm actually putting this out. I'm looking for people that speak the same language, that language of our heart and of our intuition and of energy. And so if this is something that you really are interested in, whether you become a coach or not, I promise you that this program will change your life. And a lot of our testimonials say that this program changed your life. And I think in part, I've thought a lot about that. In part, it's because of you learn the whole Toltec dynamic of human development and the different things that they saw that we do through it and adopt and develop through our, they call it domestication, early childhood conditioning. It's that, but it's also because I kind of harp on the fact that I want you to do the work on yourself for yourself first. And I think those are the two reasons that people say this changed my life, because you're doing the work, you're doing it in a supported environment. You're coached for 2 whole months by other peer coaches in the program. And then I also work with you individually each month through the program. And so if you're interested in a new journey of self-discovery that will change and improve your life as well as the lives of everybody you encounter, then join us and check out our testimonials. It's all on artistofthespirit.lifecoachtraining.org. And I would love and hope to see you there. Blessings.